Hey everybody, I'm Andrew I'm Jr. and welcome to another Destroyer Academy Highlights. Today we're going to be talking about the Maass. The Maass is the tier 6 of the mainline German destroyers. Um, they're basically the utility line, and then you have the ranged gunboat line with APs. So this tier 6 is nice. I really enjoy it, and I really hope you guys enjoy playing the Maass as much as like a lot of other people do. It's a very underrated boat though, underutilized, underplayed in my opinion. Very straightforward build. You got the aiming systems, you got the prop, and you got concealment. And then obviously when you get your upgrades, you get better torpedoes. Um, your hull is, I mean, 19.9 for a tier 6 is a lot of hit points. So, obviously your main battery firing range goes up too. And then you're able to unlock the Z31, which is another bonus. But anyways, the build that I went with Bay. Can you do the Blue Furia build on all these? Yes, but I would only do it on the main line. I wouldn't do it on the alternate line because those torpedoes are not very good. So you already have Bay. So Sim Swirsky, Observant Rage. Look at me now. Can you use listens closely? Yes. Do I recommend that at this tier? You don't really need it. Concealment's your concealment's your best friend on this one. Smoke on the water with Unstoppable. The other way to build it, if you like, is Von Spee. And I believe this is my build for it. As yes, yeah. The reason I didn't go with Subsurface Venture is because it reduces your real time on the guns, and you don't want that. So contact is imminent with 5 knots, and then yeah, everything else is pretty straightforward. So um, let's go over the specs. Survivability 19.9, like I said, that's well above average for the tier. 3.8 seconds on the guns. Do not be afraid to use AP on broadside destroyers. Um, but if they're angled, don't bother. The AP on this one is not as good as the Z31. 128s instead of the 150 on the counterpart for the tier 7 Z23 that you can upgrade it from the 120s to the 150s. Just keep that in mind. But this one you cannot. But you still do have pretty decent AP. So don't be afraid to use them if they're broadside. So you can check out the pen on the AP. 42 millimeters of pen. That's really not bad. 3000 alpha, 1500 for the HE. The muzzle velocity is not as good as the alternate line, but it is what it is. Actually, it might be actually pretty similar, but the AP angles are not as good. So 3.8 with this build for the reload time on the guns, torpedoes, pretty standard. Um, Mainly cap contesting torps, in my opinion. When you get below 10 km, it's a lot better just for cap contesting. A defense non-existent, 38-1 for the speed, and then 5 for the concealment. So you have 2 smokes, which are pretty decent. Uh, the one thing that separates the smoke from the other DDs that I've noticed, except for maybe the Americans, is that the consumable duration for the smoke lasts longer. And obviously, you do have smoke on the water for this build, so it does help with that too. Engine boost, same, pretty standard. And then the sonar, 4.2, so you can't get a stealth sonar, and it's really hard to trap DDs in it. The reload time every 3 minutes, and it lasts a little bit over a minute and a half. If you listen closely, your duration is lower, but then the cool time is faster. So you have 2 more sonars, they don't last as long. So it's, like I said, it's kind of hit or miss on this one. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the following match as much as I enjoy playing in it, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Alright, so 4 battleships. They spawn middle. Let's see what's going on over here then. I think what I'm going to do is go through and then loop around to the right.
but we'll see what we get. I don't think we're gonna have. Yeah, we're not gonna have 3 battleships here. Maybe 2 battleships on a cruiser. Maybe the Icarus. A lot of different possibilities. Yeah. Okay. Now, by doing this, my hope is that these guys kill the Sayoba. Or at least get close to it. Yeah, these torpedoes are not gonna hit this spire. Okay. So, no DD on this side. Probably not at all. Because I can at least keep these guys spotted. Oh, there they are. If I get close enough to that Aoba, I can mess them up with AP, but I don't really feel like getting that close. We got 1 DD pushing that right side of Bravo with a 2-bar Fubuki. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. So Sasha's over there. That means Icarus. Nice, Fubuki. That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh. Not too shabby, huh? Let him heal up, I don't give a shit. Connecticut has no idea what's gonna happen to him. Oh no. Oh shit. Wonderful job, Fubuki. I know you're probably gonna go down here, but that was a very good run. close. I'm using AP strictly to just show you guys that don't be afraid to use it. You know what I mean? I'm wanting this dude to go broadside at me so bad. He's not wanting to. Also, the AP does give you more XP anyway. He just melting them. Alright. So we got the Sashio. I'm not chasing that carrier. That's boring. What's what cruiser? Arlen's? I could probably just go to... Damn, the Arizona's still over there. I told you. He's up there in the corner. Oh, shit. There he is. What is this thing again? Ryu? Alright. Can't turn his guns fast enough. Like, look, man, I'm just fucking him up. It's crazy. Like I said, these AP shells are not even the good ones. But the German destroyers have a lower HE alpha, probably because of the higher reload, I guess, and sonar and all that, because otherwise they'd be a little too OP. But that AP is something not to be fucked with, for sure. He's right there in the corner, like I said. I don't think, we might be able to get there in time, I'm not sure. And even if you only get, let's say, you know, you'll see the numerical value 990 for a pen at certain ranges with this. Even if you get that, I mean, you reload every 3.8 seconds. So, let's just say that's 1,000 every, 4 seconds. It just compounds over time, and the closer they get, the more you're going to get out of it. guy's just boring in the corner. He must have just reversed the entire time. I feel like that's what most of the carriers do on this map. I also didn't really get to fight any destroyers, which is a bummer. I guess in the last match you got to see a little bit, but at this tier you just don't get the high quality. Well, you don't get a higher chance of a good quality match going against another destroyer. At this tier, it just doesn't really happen. This motherfucker, man, I swear to God, just wasting our time. And I don't even get to shoot at him. Screenshot that and send it right to him. Thanks for wasting our time. A decent game. Good job, Helena. Nice. Oh, that New Orleans just gave up, didn't he? Damn. Either that or he DC'd. Because when he made that turn, it looked like he just kept going straight. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the content today. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Adios.